Yo, it's me, Phillies Superfan, back for another video. I've got my computer right here, which seems to not be working, so I guess we're going to ditch that. But I have been aware that there was my shelf in the way of when I recorded the last episode of Baseball Talk, which I recorded yesterday. And that means that I fixed the camera, and I don't know if anyone caught on with that. But I fixed it, regardless. While this is still loading, I don't know if it ever will, but if it doesn't, we'll just move on. Is that I like to pre-record videos, and I don't know, maybe you guys can drop a suggestion down below if you have any ideas, like for Q&A, and if I'm thinking about doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions to ask me, Philly Superfan, make sure you drop a comment down below, and your question may be featured in the next video. So, like I said, I like to pre-record my videos, so this one's probably going to go out either Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know what time you're watching this. And so that means that pre-recording videos, means that I have more time to look at my videos and watch them over to make sure that they're to the tier that I want to post on this channel. And it also helps with me, so I know exactly, because when in the beginning I said, I would do these live streams and then they wouldn't happen, and I feel like I let a lot of you Phillies fans down. So that's why I'll say on my Instagram that this post is going to happen at a certain time. So that's why I pre-recorded it, so I have the video, so you know that that video is going to be out since it's already recorded. Well, sorry, that was a bit of a shameless plug and I got a bit carried away, but I do want to talk a little bit about Phillies. And last podcast and last video, which was Baseball Talk, I didn't get to talk about Chris Bryant, and I just don't want to talk about it because it's getting more and more unlikely, and so that means he's probably not going to go to the Phillies, which is a shame because he's a very good player, and I would love to see a player like him and his quality be on the Phillies. But like Kevin mentioned in the podcast, that that's not all about getting these good players. It's about getting these players that you found and like brought up in your minors, and that means that they know the way that the organization plays baseball. So, here's the question that was the main question, I think, that was brought up in the podcast that we didn't really get to talk about enough, I feel. So, I feel like that's what I want to talk about, is that the ups and downs of buying a squad, buying a whole team. So, if you were to buy a whole team, say the Phillies, for example, bought every player and they didn't bring anyone up on their minors, that would mean that the team doesn't have any chemistry, and that means they won't play well together. But they all have great quality and they're all really good players, but that means they can't play well together because they just don't know how to play baseball together. But if, for example, you bring up players from the minors, they've played with each other and they've trained and they've progressed and they've improved with each other, they know each other and they know each player's style and how to play with each other, and so that means it could make for a better baseball team. So that's what I want you down below in the comments, along with your questions, to tell me, would you rather have a team with players that you brought up from the minors or a money team? I'll be surprised with your answers, and I'll maybe even show your answers in the Q&A that I'll film on Sunday. Why not? Q&A Sunday. Other than that, I really didn't want to talk about anything else. I know this video was a bit random, but I wanted to put out content for you guys, and like I said, I enjoy putting out these videos, and I had a bit of free time today, so I'm like, why not make a video for you guys? So that's all I really have to talk about today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell for post notifications. Like I said, follow my Instagram. Our goal is 100 followers. at Phillies Superfan, if you don't already know. And so, I'm Phillies Superfan.